10th of May. Bees all over the place now. All of these boxes need to be checked out. That's the one where I can't find the queen. She could do with finding and marking. That didn't have bees in before. And over here, well, I would say they probably have only just arrived. And they seem to have chosen that box. And see what the other boxes down here are like, see if they're still empty. Oh, I seem to have bees in that box. Seem to be bees in that box. This was our survivor queen in this box. Didn't look very lively in there. Or was it this box? Oh, maybe it was this box. Oh, that's more like it's that box. Nothing in that box at the moment. Nothing in that box. Nothing in that box. And obviously this is not such a popular place for swarms as over there. Right, I need to put these into a proper box. Pollen going in. I need to either use one of these boxes or find one of the spare boxes. There's something going on here. Might have to sort that out too. Pollen going in. Oh, there's pollen going into this one. Looks like they're settled in. Quite a lot of fighting going on at the entrance of this hive. What that's all about. Maybe it hasn't been adopted by a swarm yet. And the defenders are fighting off other defenders. I'm still going in this little niche here. This was the first swarm to move in on Langstroth frames. And they're doing fine. Plenty of brood there, plenty of bees, plenty of stores. Probably not enough space, so they should be moved on to more space really. And they seem okay. Right, let's have a look in this box. And they're going in this little hole in the corner. Well, plenty of stores coming in, pollen on the outside frame. So, let's see what's going on a bit further into the middle. Right, well, they've got eggs and open brood, no cap brood at the moment. So I think this was a virgin queen, a cast small swarm that moved in here. They're quite established now. They don't have a proper crown board, and seems to be laying. And I wouldn't say she's laying incredibly well, but it's early days, I think. So, but they're okay. They're okay. Right, I'm going to look at this one. This is swarm as well, and I don't know what my queen excluders are, because they were putting the queen excluder on that one. He's up in the second super here, so seem to have taken this box on quite well. Well, no eggs in this one, and it's a super. There were 3 supers here that they moved into, so I'm not going to put a queen excluder on. Could be a virgin queen anywhere around, and I don't want to trap her in when she needs to get out. So I'll just have to leave it with 3 supers for the time being until we see some eggs, and possibly find a queen. Didn't spot her today. Well, I did just see the queen, but I think she slipped away again. She is marked green. I think she slipped into the box now, unless she's on the other side. She's gone. She's in there somewhere. Right, so this was a queen white split of the one of the 2 surviving colonies, and they're taking quite a long time to build up again after being split. And obviously weren't that many bees left with her, but she is laying, and it is happening, so she will eventually build up enough bees to have a nice strong colony again. But there are a lot of young bees in there at the moment. Right, I've come what I came here to do, which was get the bees out of the poly box into a proper box, a wooden box. So they're now in the brood box. There's a couple of supers on, queen excluder on, and basically they should be all right for a little while. Shouldn't need to worry about these for a few weeks, because they're still quite a small colony. They're still building up slowly, and they're not short of space. It's all the queen, so basically they're okay. Right, the bees that are all on the brood box when I arrived, the swarm, seem to have moved in quite happily. Seems they're in there now. I think I'll take the mouse guard off. There's been quite a lot of activity in this apiary since I was last here. That first swarm needs more space. Apart from that, I think they all need to be left alone, really. It's a bit late to be visiting the apiary in the woods. Although the sun hasn't actually gone in, it's gone down, and a lot of these hives are now in the shade. Anyway, let's have a quick little look at what's going on. Well, Simon's feeder is nearly empty, but some of the frames here are looking decidedly wonky, which is not good. The bees are beginning to get on the frame, but look at that one. Look at that one there. I'm not going to make much out of that. They are on the bottom of the frames now. got quite a lot of work to do, and I think they're going to build things in all sorts of different places if it's all bent up. And bent up like this one is. Well, that's a bit straighter, but how long it will last before it bends again, I'm not sure. Anyway, that's that one. What's this one like? Oh, this one doesn't have any, so that one's not a problem. Look at this one. There's quite a lot of bees on the bottom of this one. It's not very nice wax. It really isn't very nice wax. I don't know why it's quite like it is, but the bees are there, but they don't really like it very much. Well, I think they probably all need to be straightened out. This one looks pretty wonky. Pretty horrible. Alright, well, I'll just give them all a quick check. See what can be done. Right, well, they've actually started on this bottom corner, so that's encouraging. Once they start like that, they'll move on. But oh, look at that frame. Oh my god. Right, I'm going to give them as much help as I can. They've definitely made a start here, but the wax is all over the place. So I'm going to try and give it a bit of straightener. And of course, it's stuck two frames together, but that's not surprising they do that. But I might put a blank one there. Just try and straighten it out a bit more. But they're beginning to work on it. I mean, another few days and the queen would have laid eggs in there, and away they go. Well, that's straightened it out a little bit. It's not perfect. It's not perfect at the top, but put it back in, and there's quite a lot of wax down there that they've been making. Right. Well, it's the heat. It's the heat. It's the heat, and also, yeah, there's not a lot of insulation. This doesn't seem to be quite right to me. Yeah. That fits well. Right, I've moved the feeder across to the to keep this bar down, which is lifting up. The others, I think, that one's down, that one's down. It's just this one was raising up. So the feeder's keeping it down now, so that might help. I think quite a lot of those bits of wax are likely to warp again before long. It's the heat we're having, and it's difficult to attach them, I think. Anyway, fill up the feeder again, because it's an ant. They are taking the food down, and they are making wax, and if we keep going, I think we'll succeed. Now, how we detach this from the brood box when the time comes, that's going to be quite fun, I think, because it's all been sealed together down there. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Well, the feeder's full, couldn't get any more in there, so that should keep me going for a few more days. We are promised more hot weather, so that will help. And Yeah, they don't like me tonight, these bees. Mind you, it is getting dark now, so possibly I should come in the middle of the day, really.